This shit feel like ain't settled. Put lines on through my ashes. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings. Feel like heaven. This shit feel like ain't settled.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Money Down on the Believe Network. Is it about Bet Online? Oh, no, not no more. I keep doing that, but
Hey, no free promo.
This episode though, we got a new dad in the house. We got our guy Warren Herring. Just had his
Papa Warren.
Yes, sir.
Warren in the house, man. Congratulations, first and foremost, man.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the dad life, man.
Appreciate it.
All pops in here now, boy. You
Hey, everybody.
Ever since he been born, Warren been big cheesing.
Hey, you baby boy. Baby boy.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
Definitely
Been a blessing, man.
Much love when it comes to that. No better feeling than bringing new life into the world, man. I say just enjoy them baby phases, though. That thing go fast.
Yeah, everybody done said that. It's gonna go by fast.
Enjoy when they can be in one spot. You ain't gotta chase them around the house. That's first and foremost.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I used to say the same thing when I used to be like, dang, bro, I'm so ready for her to start walking. I'm gonna get her outside, let her run, do all that. Boy, that might be the worst part, man. That might be the worst part.
Bro, hey, little homie chilling right now. He eating like his daddy, sleeping like his daddy, and pooping like his daddy.
Hey, that boy Kenny be putting you out there. Boy say he dropped 70 on your head, man. And that NCAA.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, but he ain't gonna put who I beat him with the next game. Charlotte. I smoked that fool with Charlotte.
Somebody drop 70 on you, blood? Can we speak on that? 70 is crazy. That's what I'm saying. 70.
Let me say this. He's the first person on the Discord that has beaten me. Nobody else has beaten me. I'm gonna throw that out there.
How many games you played though? How many games you played though?
We played 2. Me and him, we played 2.
How many people we played on the Discord?
5.
Okay.
I'm 4-1, and 2 of them, and 1 of them off of him, where I beat him with Charlotte. Let's not skip past that. I beat him with Charlotte. All right, so he beat me with LSU. I had Wisconsin. I ain't making no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I tried him that first game. Hey, he cooked me. It wasn't no 70-0. I still put up 48 first off. And we were playing 6-minute quarters. So
man, Wisconsin, he let y'all down, man.
Hey, I let him down. That's fact. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, my dog Cam, that boy nice on the sticks now. I give it to him. I slept on him that first game, but I got right that second game. I had them. What they, the Charlotte Miners or the Charlotte Niners or something? I had them boys looking like Heisman's out there.
What is the Charlotte Niners? Y'all making teams up? Or that's a team?
American Conference. We randomized. I got Charlotte. I didn't know they was called Charlotte Niners though. I've seen Charlotte before. Yeah. All I know is I had to tap in. I couldn't let that slide.
Hey, we're gonna get to that college football 26. We're gonna start a little online dynasty. We're gonna actually do it this time. Invite some fans, invite some other people. It's gonna be lit, man. But to kick this episode off, we've been doing icebreaker, so this time we're gonna do top 5 movies all time. We all gonna run through our top 5 movies ever. There's gonna be a wide variety of different stuff that pop on this list. Anybody want to go first when it comes to these top 5 movies?
I'm gonna go of all time.
I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go Paid in Full. I'm gonna go Batman: The Dark Knight. I'm gonna go Toy Story. I'm gonna go American Gangster.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go throwback to when I was a jitterbug. I'm gonna go Small Soldiers, man. That's hold on, Breeze. You going Dark Knight over Dark Knight Rising?
Yeah, Dark Knight 5.
Oh, yeah, Dark Knight 5.
Dark Knight. You know what, Ken? Dark Knight Rises is very underrated though. Like when you go back and watch it, it's close. It's a close battle between 1 and 2 for sure. Well, 2 and 3.
Okay. Ooh, for me, it's tough. I'm gonna go Dark Knight number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna go Remember the Titans. Number 3, I might go. I love sports movies. Coach Carter, I'm gonna go number 3. I love that. Delilah. Number 4, I'm gonna go The Wood. Love The Wood. No,
Wood, yeah,
crazy.
Oh,
I just peed.
Y'all boys crazy as hell, man.
Hey, movie.
Oh,
Come on, man. No Diddy, man.
Wow.
no, I gotta throw that in. No,
Wow.
Diddy, bro.
I didn't want to say nothing. I let it ride.
You'll say something quick.
No, and that's you know what? It's about time somebody else got it but me.
The number 5, that's tough, man. I got to throw a Denzel movie in there. I go John.
I was just about to say, no one said no Denzel.
I go John
How
Q.
about
I
that?
go John Q.
I said American Gangster, Ken.
I'll throw John Q in there. I rock with John Q.
Man,
I've never seen John Q. I gotta watch
I would
that.
say
That bit make you cry, fam.
I'll make you cry.
I ain't trying to cry.
I'd have to go. I was a big fan of Man on Fire. Man on Fire. 300 was big for me. I like 300.
This is Sparta.
300 was fire. I gotta go with Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
That was cold. Any Given Sunday.
I know you got some comedies in there. I know you.
Hey, Step Brothers. Step Brothers.
Wow.
all day, every day. Step Brothers. And then number 5 gotta be. Dang, that's tough.
You got Fridays. You got all of
You know what? I'll probably go with
Hey, Friday. That was one of mine. Yeah,
I'm about to say. I was going to either say Friday or Training Day.
Yeah, training day. Yeah, training day 1 too. That's
Yeah.
Vita, I said American Gangster, but go ahead. My fault.
No, I said my 5th was either Friday or Training Day.
What about you, Ken? What's your top 5?
Yeah, real quick. I'm gonna go Friday. It's one of them things. I'm gonna go Juice. You can sleep on
Juice. Yeah, Juice.
Dark Knight. I'm gonna go Dark Knight. I'm a big Batman fan. Last 2, I gotta throw a Denzel in there. I've been watching Equalizer again lately, bro. All 3 of them.
Bro, Denzel goated, bro.
Goated, bro. Like,
he can
for sure.
List himself. Easy.
I don't want to leave Will Smith out there, but I'm like, it's hard to pick my favorite Will
Which
Smith.
one? Wild Wild West?
Nah.
Hey, I was gonna put Bad Boys.
I Am Legend, Five. I Am Legend, guys.
I Am Legend fire.
Our Robot good too.
Our Robot's good.
Mm.
Bad Boys is always good. Bad Boys is always good.
We'll got some shit to the table.
I'll put Bad Boys. I'll put Bad Boys in there.
Yeah, Bad Boys. It's like Bad Boys too. That joint fire.
Hey, that Reggie saga was crazy though.
Hey, fam, y'all might crack on me, bro. I've never seen Step Brothers either, bro.
Bro, you're wild.
I never seen the whole movie. I seen.
Yeah,
what's wrong with y'all?
I ain't watched the whole thing. I ain't never watched the whole thing.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Will Ferrell just he's in Step
Bro, that boy's
Brothers.
goated comedy movies. And that Adam Sandler, bro.
Adam top dog for sure.
Waterboy, you got Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Adam top
Happy Gilmore.
Are we talking top 5 actors? That's tough.
Oh, this is
That's tough.
top. Denzel's top.
No, you said Adam. Adam in there though.
I'm talking about. I said for comedy.
Oh, comedy.
Yeah,
Okay,
comedy.
okay.
Adam Sandler is up there. He got a gang of movies for sure.
He got a list.
Actors.
But you know what I gotta ask though? Because this just made me think. So like, if y'all had to pick one person to play your life in a movie, who would it be?
He's no longer, you know what I'm saying, alive, but I probably would have went Pop, bro. Pop could act, fam.
Yeah.
Between Juice, what's the movie with Janet Jackson?
I know you're talking about.
Dang, I'm going blank, bro. Bro, Pop.
That used to be on BT all the time.
Poetic Justice.
Poetic Justice.
Yep.
It's a I probably go Pop for me.
Yeah.
If he get the ball head, and if I get the ball head, I just
for me, that's tough.
Maybe Samuel Jackson. Oh
yeah.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Inside Man. Yeah.
Damn, Boys in the Hood, good too.
Damn, Inside Man, that's my movie.
Yeah. Crazy Nice, good movie too.
Inside Man, good. The train movie too with Denzel. It's like it's like with a P. Paladin 1, 2. It's something with the train when he negotiating. I ain't gonna lie, Denzel,
He the GOAT,
he is the GOAT.
Denzel the GOAT, man.
Denzel the GOAT for sure.
I think he said he only doing like a couple more movies too before he
about to hang it up.
Yeah. Logging up there, man. Cause we getting those. So
yeah. It's still one of my favorite lines. When I be playing Call of Duty, I'd be like, I'm surgical with this motherfucker, not Jay. I'm surgical with it. Denzel GOAT for sure.
Who would I have play me? I would say either Morris Chestnut or Mark Harwood.
Why you laughing?
I'm just playing, dog. I'm just playing.
No, you're not playing. Why you laughing?
Don't make me fire you up now.
I ain't say nothing.
You ain't say yours yet. Don't make me fire you up.
Ken, go ahead, Ken.
No, go Warren.
I don't know. I can't answer that, bro. I don't know.
What you mean you can't answer that?
You can't answer that,
bro. To play me in my life, fam, I have no idea, bro.
Hey, bro, you gotta guess. Denzel? I don't know.
Something.
Tyrese. Baby boy, Tyrese.
Blood and blood. Okay.
I gotta pick someone that relates to me, though. You feel me?
Oh yeah, you getting too deep with this, Ken. No Diddy.
Go ahead, Warren.
Whoa.
Go, Warren.
Hey, I said chill.
Forrest Whitaker.
That's wild. I ain't even say nothing.
You being cracked though. To his point. Forrest Whitaker could. What that movie is, bro? Panic Room. He was acting in that movie. He was acting in that movie.
You creep.
You think everybody
Hey, Perk say he got 5 too. Perk,
Perk, we need that.
All right, boys. So these are my 5 favorite, not necessarily what I think are the 5 like best movies. I went to like grad school for like film theory and history, so they're gonna be a bunch of film nerds. But screw you guys. This is just the shit I like. So number 5. His Girl Friday, a screwball comedy from 1941 with the fastest dialogue in the history of film, starring one of.
You really know film.
Okay. I ain't seen none of that. Don't know what that is, Perk.
I don't even know what that is, bro. But okay.
Number 4, Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. Man
on Fire, gangster.
Yeah.
Number 3, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
What? Hey, Matt naming off show tunes.
Number 2, Blade.
Blade.
And number 1, like with a bullet, no questions asked. Rush Hour.
Whoa, hey, Rush Hour goated for sure. If you wanna stir the pot a little bit, I watched Rush Hour probably like a month ago. I ain't gonna lie, boy. You want to stir the pot? It's gonna be some.
Yeah. You can't make them type movies no more.
Oh man, you can't make none no more.
Nah, Rush Hour. We forgot like Braveheart. We forgot.
There's a lot of great movies out there,
yeah,
boy.
Bro. Die Hard.
It's too much.
It's too many.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, legit. There's a lot of great stuff out there, but it's all subjective. Like I said, it's your favorite. It's your favorite.
Cause them boys be ready to fade you over that.
Yeah, over their list. You know what you got out of
it's your list, fam. It's my
list. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I figured it out. I figured out who I would have play me.
Who?
Idris bro, y'all. Hey, next topic.
Idris fine. Idris fine.
No, but that's fine. Can't go.
I had a lady in the grocery store the other day tell me I look like Idris.
That's cap.
All right.
Now we know that.
I didn't say she was right. I just said she told me that. Come on, bro. Don't hate the player, hate the game, boy.
All right, man. We gonna turn the page to some NFL talk, man. We had a schedule release a couple weeks ago, so we're gonna turn the page to week 1 in the NFL. What's your favorite matchup in week 1 in the NFL? I'll list some of the ones that we got. We got Eagles, Cowboys, Chargers, Chiefs, Falcons, Buccaneers, Browns, Bengals, Dolphins, Colts, Panthers, Jags, Patriots, Raiders, Saints, Cardinals, Jets, Steelers, Commanders, Giants, Broncos, Titans, 49ers, Seahawks, Packers, Lions, Rams, Texans, Bills, Ravens, and Monday Night Football, Bears versus Vikings. So I don't know which.
Without a question, bro, I'm gonna go Eagles and Cowboys.
Oh,
I mean, it's only right, bro. Especially Philly coming off the Super Bowl. You know, the Cowboys making a couple moves this offseason, nothing really crazy, but obviously adding I'm going blank on crazy man name, but he throw
George Pickens.
adding GP to the equation. And obviously just knowing how hated and that rivalry is, right? Like you got these Cowboy fans that's always talking crap, and then Philly fans they've always been obnoxious, but you know, especially now when them people win the Super Bowl, you're not gonna hear it until the following year is a new champion crown. So I think overall just a rivalry is gonna be the game. That should have been the Monday night game, in my opinion, to cap off the first week one.
For me. Man, I might go Lions, Packers. Lions obviously losing both OC and DC, so a lot of change going on there. Packers, they were a good football team last year. You know, added some more weapons to their receiver room. You know, Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs. You know, see if they get Jair Alexander back with the whole contract thing going on. I think that'd be a great challenge for Detroit with all this new stuff. And I think the Packers going to be right there in contention just like they were last year to win that division. So that's the game I'm looking forward to.
For me, I'm gonna go Bills Ravens. Two MVP candidates, both sides of the ball. You know, every time they play each other, you know, it's always a show. So, two favorites to probably win the AFC. You know, so we'll see what they got.
We know Warren. We already know. Yeah, we already know.
I wasn't about to say that, even though but nah, I'm about to say somebody else. Dang.
Who? Go ahead and lie to us because you really want to say the Rams, but go ahead.
No, I was actually gonna say Bears Vikings. I mean, I think that's in division gonna be a hot division next year. We're not sure who's not sure who's gonna come out on top of the division. The Lions have lost a lot of coaching. The Vikings have lost some key pieces. You know, the Bears have added a bunch of things. Like last year, we thought that they were going to do a lot better than what we saw. So, you know, being able to add in the draft in the offseason, looking forward to seeing what the Bears bring to the table. So I think that Bears-Vikings game is going to be a hot one to watch for sure.
Yeah, that'd be lit. And somebody put the Steelers-Jets. I was going to say that game because obviously you got Justin Fields playing against his former team, and then potentially – you know, the Steelers actually get Aaron Rodgers at some point. He'll be playing against his former team. So that'd be kind of a lit little matchup with, you know, Aaron Rodgers with everything he kind of has going on. You know, he's been delaying the whole signing process.
Chilling, man.
Where is he at? I've been seeing him on podcasts.
He be everywhere. Yeah. The conspiracy theorist, but no, be everywhere.
I thought he was on the island, you know, popping shrooms or something. He was on podcast talking about all type of crazy stuff. Like, bro, damn team, fam. Are you
saying? Chilling, man. Let my dog live.
You can, Ken, but I just feel like, damn, you gonna make me wait on you? Like, Ken, make a decision, bro. You playing football next year or not? Like, what's going on, bro?
It's the suspense. He like that shit, bro.
Yeah, you do.
He's so old.
He likes the drama. He likes the drama.
He definitely lit, man. All right, we're gonna turn the page. We had Saquon Barkley, I believe it was last week. He said that last year's 2024 Eagles is a top 5 NFL team ever. Do y'all agree with that statement? I know it's fresh, so you know he into the moment. He not looking into history like that, but that's a rich statement to make. But I mean, they were a good football team. They dominated on defense. You know, offense, they had great offensive line, good quarterback. You know, one of the best backs in the league, 2 top dogs at receiver. So I mean, they had answers at all positions as most good teams do. That's why you end up, you know, winning the Super Bowl. It's a lot of great teams out there. Obviously, you have 72 Dolphins, 85 Bears. You got some of them Ravens teams from the 2000s. You got some of the Cowboys from the 90s with
some of the Packers teams.
Yeah, Packers were like Reggie White, Brett Favre, you know, all that. And
greatest show on turf.
Yeah, the Rams, greatest show on turf. You got, you know, some Patriot teams from
I'm about to say Pats
20 years. So the Buccaneers was at like 01 or something when they won the ball.
01 they won the ball.
It was fire. So it's I'm not saying they can't be in that conversation, but
it's tough. But when you break it down, like you said, when you look at their position, every position they had a top dog at every position. So it's like
no,
it's hard to.
No, they didn't.
no.
Where?
A top dog, kid.
Top
What position were they weekend though? What position were they weekend though?
You want me to be brutally honest? I think they secondary, bro. But
yeah.
But you learn so much, like when you've learned recently that a great pass rush can mask all of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, and don't get me wrong, their secondary was good, made a lot of plays, but damn it, I think you could throw any of us in there, fam, and we could play. if you just really and that's no disrespect to their secondary. Like, I'm not saying they.
I'm about to say I ain't gonna say all that.
No. But I'm saying, like, a lot of that stuff, bro. A lot of them routes I'm sitting on, fam, because you only got 3. You literally got the Super Bowl showed it. What they did to Patrick Mahomes, bro. You literally got 3 seconds to throw the ball. If you don't get the ball out in 3 seconds. Either you getting slapped in the face mask like he did in the Super Bowl, or you throwing a pick, which he did both of them in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So to say, I think on offense now, I think like I can't name a weak spot in A.O. But if you want to go defensive wise, man, I just think, bro, I say the secondary a little bit, and then linebacker too. Like, don't get me wrong, Zach and them boys, they did their thing for sure. But it released so much pressure, fam. When you got 4 that's rotating. We ain't even talking about just a solid 4. We talking about guys literally rotating on first, second, and third down. You can't. It's gonna mask all of that, fam. It's gonna mask all of that.
I guess one of my questions: do y'all think they better than the 2017 Eagles that we lost to in the Super Bowl?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't think so.
maybe at quarterback. But they had a lot. That team had a lot of people on the defensive side of the ball.
But think about you say at quarterback, bro. Carson Wentz was having one of the best seasons. I mean, bro, for sure. I want to say, like, I don't know what week he got hurt. I know it was later in the season, but he was an MVP lock. Like, it wasn't no conversation. He don't tear his ACL. He won MVP. 100%. And then to have Nick Foles, bro, the run Nick Foles went on in the playoffs, like,
that was wild.
Forget
he dropped. I want to say he dropped 40 on Minnesota that year, and Minnesota defense was humming, man.
Yeah. It was humming.
And then got to the Super Bowl and was in a shootout with the greatest of all time. So I can't say quarterback, bro. I mean, as good as Jalen Hurts is, we know it's some holes that you could kind of expose a little bit. You gotta have a perfect defense to do it. But nah, I don't think that 2017. I don't think the team that won last year better than that 2017.
Yeah, I like the 2017 team. They had a solid secondary. Obviously, the defensive front just as good as the defensive front that they had last year. They had like 4 backs: LG, Corey. They had Jay Ajayi. They had all them dudes. Nelson Aguilar balling, and you had
Zach
Ertz. So Malcolm Jenkins. Yeah, they had some dudes, so Nigel Bradham.
The receiver that ended up playing for Baltimore, Torrey
Smith. What's his name?
Yeah, Torrey Smith. Yeah, Torrey Smith was there. Torrey was there.
Alshon.
Yeah. So
Nelson Aguilar, bro. Them boys was loaded.
And Chris Long too. They had some.
It's fake.
They'll have Brandon Graham.
BG. Fletcher Cox.
Young Fletch too.
Did they have Javon Hargrave at the time too?
Nah,
I don't think he was there yet.
No, I don't think he was there yet.
But
was he there at all?
And I'm looking at some of these great, NFL teams of the past. You forget like some of these 49ers teams with Montana, Jerry Rice, all them dudes. You got some of them Giants teams, Phil Simms, Lawrence Taylor. You got the Broncos with Elway, Terrell Davis, like Shannon Sharp, them. So
them early 90s Cowboys.
Hey, Boone.
That 2015 Denver Broncos team.
Oh yeah,
Gas.
They was gas. I'm telling
you.
What?
Secondary.
That's tough.
And that defensive front.
Defense, bro.
Them boys are nice.
Bro, it was no holes in the secondary. It it was no holes
no holes in the defense, for real.
No holes in the defense, for real. Like they conversation top 2 of all time, top 3, like. And then offense, I mean, Peyton was on a down. Bro, that's a whole conversation we go into. But
bro, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the 2020 Bucks might have been better than that Eagles team. To be honest with you,
2020 Bucks was fine.
That 2020 Bucks team was gas too.
Saquon got a vibe a little bit.
Hey,
I get
it's some teams out there, bro. It's some teams out there, now.
The Bucks was fine. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
They had weapons
everywhere.
Bro, they had AB, Fried,
Gronk.
Oh, think about it. Gronk, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Who was that tight end?
They had Gronk.
They had somebody else though.
Cameron Brake.
Then
you go obviously Tom
playoff Lenny.
Playoff Lenny. Then on the defense, I mean,
every time it was. You saw what they did.
Them boys going dumb.
Oh man, yeah. I think it was a good football team last year. I may not put them in that top 5. That may be a bit of a stretch. Maybe.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna let them rock. You know, Saquon finally getting on a winning team, winning a Super Bowl, things like that. He riding the hot. That's all right. That's all right. We'll let him say it.
Hey,
you know, we don't believe it, but we'll let him say it.
At the end of the day, none of them boys went undefeated and won it all.
I knew this. Y'all gonna live on that 72 forever.
Yeah, you wasn't even born yet, dog.
I don't care.
He wasn't even thought of, fam. 72?
Thought of, bro.
But my dad was like 1, fam. Nah, man. You can't grab that. You can't.
My dad was a Dolphin fan. Shout out Pop.
You
and look, bro. And ever since you've been a Dolphin fan, shit been treacherous, bro.
Y'all ain't had a good season yet, have you?
I'm just playing. Okay.
But we got a bowl though.
Okay, so what that means?
We got a bowl though. That's all I'm saying. We got one recently too.
That Ram Super Bowl team was.
Oh, it was gas too now. We was gas too. Now I'm not gonna say top 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm biased, but see, I'm real. I ain't gonna say top 5. You know, maybe top 8.
Top 5 it's hard to say a team top 5. That's you gotta be running it up on people every week, like every single week, man.
We're gonna turn Rams top 5 for sure. Greatest show on turf. Okay.
Oh, greatest show on turf for sure. That 2000 team,
that was different. We're gonna turn the page to some college football. We got a new college football, playoff format now. It's no longer, teams who win their conference get those top 4 seeds and they get the home field advantage. Now it's just straight up, based on your rankings. That's how the seeding will go into the playoffs. How do y'all feel about that? Is that the right way to do it? Should it be how it was last year? What's y'all thoughts on it?
I like it. Try it out. See if it works. Trial and error. I think it's fair. I think it's a fair thing to do.
I mean, I agree too. I mean, I think it should be based, off the rankings. I don't think necessarily just because you win your conference, you should have a automatic, top 4 seeding.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, you make it in the playoff, you're gonna have to beat a good football team. So, I have no issue with it. I like the way the changes were made, and like you said, Ken, it's trial and error. See what happens this year. See what the results are. I know they're talking about, potentially add more teams into the playoffs, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. We'll kind of wait and see how that shakes out. It just seems like the season's going to keep getting, longer and longer. We're going to be playing in February like it's a Super Bowl. So at this rate, but look, man, it's going to be exciting regardless. The playoffs last year were exciting. Got some good games, got a couple blowouts and whatnot, but I think it'll be good for college football.
I mean,
you got it.
By doing this, it diminishes the weight of winning it diminishes the weight of winning your conference, in my opinion, right? Because you don't have to win your conference to make the playoff. Like somebody can win their conference, be 15 and you out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you let's say an ACC team, I ain't gonna say SEC or Big Ten because usually if you win your conference or you're top 2 in your conference, you're usually sitting kind of pretty. But for a conference like ACC, for example, you got a Clemson team that's coming in. They're 17. They beat a better ACC team or something like that. They win their conference and they jump to 13, hypothetically speaking. They're out. Like, you win your conference and you're out. You can't get back in. You can't play for a playoff, but you just won in one of the premier conferences or one of the conferences that we call premier. And again, that's a hypothetical. That may not ever happen. I'm just thinking like you win. There's no weight behind winning your conference at this point besides bragging rights, because you can win your conference and not make the
No. I still believe if you win your conference, you get into the playoff. It's just you won't get the automatic top 4 seed, get a home field game. I think that's just what it is. Not that.
But are they saying? But are they saying if you win your conference, you make the playoff?
Yeah, that's that's what it is.
Okay.
Like if you look at the new format, I mean, every team that made the playoffs last year would have been in the playoff with the new format.
I don't disagree with that. But you every now and then, or maybe more likely than not, that we don't ever really notice, like you have a team that ends up in that conference championship that's not in the top 12, and they could possibly, quite frankly, win that conference. And if they do, they may not make the top 12.
No, they get in. If they win, they get in.
But so here's the thing: did a team last year at 9-3 make it? Maybe Clemson, right? I don't know.
Clemson.
Right. So I'm just saying, right? Say Clemson is 8-4, or like, for a perfect example, the year y'all went to the Big Ten championship and won and beat Nebraska, right? Say that y'all record didn't show that y'all should have been in the Rose Bowl, but y'all won the comp. So like that would be my thing. Do you think a 8-4 team who the whole conference was just down but got to the Big Ten championship or the ACC championship won, but their record is terrible? Not terrible, but it's not a great record like the other teams. Do you think they should get into the playoffs just because they won the Big Ten championship?
I mean, my whole philosophy is any given Saturday, bro. It's like anybody can get beat with the right game plan and the right coaching has lost games. You know what I'm saying? So you prepare for the team that you playing against, and you out prepare that team. We've seen upsets happen plenty of times. So I just don't want to diminish how important it is to win your conference. And again, obviously, like you just said, I misread it. Like, conference champions are still slotted into the playoff, which is cool. But that was my whole thing. It's just like I just didn't want it to fall out of conversation of how important it should be to win your conference.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if you win your conference, you're gonna get into the playoffs first and foremost. So you be 6-5, whatever. You win the conference, you gonna get in. So I think it's still important. I just think, like how it was last year, some of those other teams who maybe had a lesser record or a lesser conference, as they would say, maybe you don't get a top 4 seed. You may end up being number 12 instead of number 4 this year, and then you got to go on the road versus getting a home game. So, like I said, we'll see how it shakes out.
I'm one of them people though. I think it should move to 16, bro. That's just in my opinion. You feel me? Like, go ahead and give these. And I get it. The season does go a little bit longer, but hey, bro. It's the bread that these kids making nowadays, like all that stuff is starting to become the league. You get what I'm saying? So all that, is 2 or 3 weeks longer. Like, it is what it is, bro. But I think you had some teams last year on the bottom tier that I think could have competed for sure, like an Ole Miss. There was another team, not Bama. It was an Ole Miss and was one more that I think could have actually made some noise if they was able to sneak in and get there. But
South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina was a team. I think those two, either or, if they was able to get in, I think they would have made some ruffles going on in the playoffs.
100%. So we're gonna see what it looks like this year. Speaking of college football this season, we had the little release or the tease of the college football 26 EA college football 26 cover. We had the 2 featured guys, Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith, on the cover, and then you had a bunch of people in the background. You got some legends, some coaches. Like Reggie Bush, Tim Tebow, Denard Robinson, James Franklin, Kirby Smart. Even had some freshmen on there. You got Bryce Underwood, just stepped on campus. He found his way on the cover. So I don't see any.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's kind of crazy, bro.
It's all about who you got representing you. Your agent.
A lot of weight on your shoulders.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're gonna have to come to play this year. And he already been, talking stuff and everything too. So, definitely got to back that up, but definitely a young, talented kid. So he'll be exciting to watch. I don't know what's y'all thoughts on this cover. Looking forward to 26. I'm definitely looking forward to the game this year. 25, everybody's excited for it to come back. Hopefully they make some improvements. And 26, make some minor tweaks to get it going, but I'm definitely going to be tapped into it. What's y'all thoughts on it?
Sure.
All the gamers, man, come check us out. All the gamers, man, we on that big live.
Oh yeah.
I think it's perfect timing too, right? Like people don't want to say it, bro. GTA had a lot of people in like a corner, bro, just trying to figure out what the hell these people gonna do because we just know the anticipation for that game. I think that game getting delayed till next year is giving a lot of people enough leeway and enough room to continue building. And obviously college football was going to do the numbers that it was going to do regardless. But I just think really like it gave them another brace period because 25 was good. But you got to think we haven't had college football since my freshman year in college, which was 2013. So you talking about a 12-year, 12-year difference of when we was able to get that game back. Obviously, knowing that another game is going to come out, sometimes the hype may die down. And then, like I said, GTA getting pushed back, I think it's going to give this game the perfect, platform to deliver again, which I think they'll do.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's
Hurricanes ain't got no love on that cover though. My bad to interrupt.
Y'all wasn't good. That wasn't good.
But hey, we got some legends too, man.
Yeah, hey, the Gators on there though. So Florida love. They got y'all some Florida love.
And who?
What you mean? Somebody.
Who? Carson Beck.
Who would you put on there? Carson Beck.
That's legends from the past.
Ed. Okay.
Ed Reed, thank you. Somebody.
Oh man, that's too funny, man. But before we wrap, man, we'll talk some NBA playoffs. Obviously, we're very close to the NBA finals. We got the Thunder. They are 3-1 on the Timberwolves. And what the Knicks, Pacers, they playing right now, I'm sure. So
yeah, they Pacers up 7 with 2:10 to go.
Ooh, so look like
you better send the National Guard to New York.
I won't say nothing to these games. Been kind of crazy. I won't speak too soon. They've been going to the final buzzer before you can really decide, but it's kind of crazy for the New York Knicks, man. I know the fans, they was geeked up over the win versus Boston, and now, they literally had the same thing happen to them what they did to Boston with lose 2 at home and all that. So, it's tough sledding for them dudes. Obviously, they can still come back. I think they kind of deflated. The Pacers, they just one of them teams. They on one of them runs, one of the little underdog runs. Kind of remind me of the New York Giants, like the 2010 like New York Giants, little sleeper team when they play good defense, but the Pacers, they play good offense. They're not a defensive team. They're gonna shoot you out of that joint. So it's cool to see. They'll get a new champion this year. I mean, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, that dude been smooth operator. So I want to see if Ed can come back from this because I feel like he ain't been on his game how I thought he was gonna be in these moments. I always say the Timberwolves, they play so well in like round 1, potentially round 2 of the playoff. When they get to that Western Conference Finals, they don't play the same for whatever reason. So I don't know what y'all thoughts on the playoffs.
Listen,
I think go ahead, Cam. My fault. Go ahead, Cam.
I was gonna say I love to see the chaos. For one, as a Heat fan, I love to see the Knicks demise. I love to see them struggle. They talk too much shit. You feel me? I love to see it. Man. I love to see it. I hope they got swept. They stuck away with the last one. Cat went crazy. Shout out to Cat. But I hope they go down. I hope they get embarrassed. I hope all the worst for them.
Not to cut you, I'm with Ken too, bro. Right after they was beating the Celtics, you had a fan walking around in the streets. They were throwing stuff at the dude.
Garbage cans
with the Pacers jersey on. Brian Windhorst walking the streets. You got people calling him the P word and all that type of stuff. Like I get it, it's been a minute since y'all been there, but just hold on, get there first.
First off, let's take a moment and think about this. OKC, Minnesota, the Knicks, and the Pacers. At what point in your life did you ever think you would see one of them in a finals outside of OKC when they had KD, James Harden, and Russ? Outside of them, and
Indiana has some boys, fam.
But no. But I was gonna say,
Indiana's in the conference finals. PG,
but that's what I was gonna say. Outside of them 2 teams, like them cores, I didn't think I would ever see OKC, Indiana, Minnesota, or the Knicks ever in a final. To be completely
It's a new generation.
Damn,
man.
you don't think you don't think Melo and them boys had a shot?
No, they never did. They couldn't get there.
They kept running into us.
Yeah,
My point exactly. Minnesota, hell no. Never since KG left, never thought they had a chance.
I never think I'd see Minnesota.
OKC, outside of KD, Russ and James, hell no. Never thought they had a chance.
Warren, you bugging, bro.
The Pacers, besides
OKC
that,
was just good 2 years. For the last 3 years, OKC been good, bro. They just
I never had them making it to. I never had them make them to the finals.
Yeah.
Regardless,
They've been a good regular season team.
Yeah, they've been a good regular season team. They ain't been a good playoff team.
Yeah, eventually, you know.
And if you go to the Pacers, we just said that. Paul George, Danny Granger, Delonte West, Roy Hibbert. That was 1, maybe 2 years. They never saw that. And then and then the Knicks, outside of Melo, and Melo couldn't do it. Outside of Melo, I ain't ever see them going to. If Melo couldn't do it, they weren't never going for me.
Bro, you tripping, bro.
It's a new era.
You acting like the Pacers. The Pacers made the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Right?
But what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like I would have never thought.
I wasn't expecting them to get.
I wouldn't have expected it. Out of all these years I've been living, I would have never expected it until just recent. Is what I'm saying.
The only reason why I think the Knicks constructed their team to beat Boston, and after they beat Boston, it's like they didn't have nowhere else to go. Now, I just think it's perfect timing for Indiana. I would have liked to seen the Knicks in the finals just because it would have brought back that energy. Of course, I want them to lose. Because I ain't gonna lie, I want them to send the National Guard, the Army, the Navy.
There you go. They
need to send all that to Manhattan. Fans finna be.
They gonna be tight. Hey, they can still come back though. They still come back. Go eat tough,
bro. No,
you ain't got no faith. You got no faith in Boston, cat.
They lose tonight. It's done, bro.
That's it. They might lose Game 5 in New York. That might be the best. That might be the best thing ever.
As good as the Pacers playing, they vulnerable too now. They ain't,
Again, you better have a National
Guard
to escort.
With the Heli Burton.
National Guard to escort the Pacers out of them.
Y'all boys know I like to think long term, fam. I need Ant-Man to grow unhappy in Minnesota to test that trade.
And go where?
You want him in Miami?
That boy's coming to Chicago. What you mean?
Listen, huge Ant-Man fan. He that boy, but I don't think he need to be here.
I'm still.
First said he way too far. You don't need to be here, bro.
I'm still feeling that conspiracy theory that he one of Michael Jordan's lost sons. He's coming to Chicago soon. They're gonna go ahead and wrap that family tree at some point.
It's possible.
Hey, Tyreek could survive Miami, fan. Ant-Man could survive Miami, fan.
Tyreek he's not surviving Miami right now.
Tyreek not doing good.
He's not doing good in Miami right now.
Doing good.
Nah, bro.
He locked in. Y'all ain't even seen it because he locked in, man.
We'll see, man. We got
y'all draft the quarterback.
Quinn Ewers, man. You know you a hater, so
y'all doomed.
You done bought out Doom for them boys.
Hey,
man, we ain't worried about that. We beat them boys.
Y'all one quarterback away from being. Listen, Staff get hurt. Y'all she gonna be dark in LA now. Come on, chill.
I'm gonna hold my tongue. I ain't about to say nothing.
Yeah, he got
hold on. Hey, y'all want everybody in this mud one quarterback away from being doomed. First off.
No.
Who not?
We young.
Atlanta not.
We young. QB.
We got Captain Kirk still, bro. Hold on. Don't get me wrong.
Talking about Kirk from last year, and not to mention injury-prone Michael Penix.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
And who you got backing up Drake May?
Kirk.
All right, then.
Kirk. Coming off the Achilles, he had to get his foot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Give him a shot. Hey, Campbell Ray, that boy said time to run 2K.
Yeah. You got a 39, 40-year-old.
That boy a photographer? What the profile picture is?
Hey, he fired too, bro. Hey, he fired now. He got a dope file. He can play a dope file for sure.
Yeah. You on that 2K tonight, so anybody want that smoke? But
I'm with it. Hey, NCAA 2, Charlotte looking for anybody.
too much, man.
Bro, you feel me? Shout out to the Panthers, man. We finna go back to back. All my betters.
Hey,
Just wanna do it.
Ken, listen, fam. I ain't never watched hockey a day in my life till I started betting, fam. But now, bro, I'm an honorary Panthers fan. I'm on the crib. It's 10 minutes away from the house, fam. We going back to back, bro. I think I get a pass, fam. I'm a Panthers fan.
I'm an honorary Panther fan. I only root for them in the playoffs. Turn up. Let's go Panthers.
Go Panthers, baby.
True Florida fan, man.
Play no hockey in Florida.
Hey,
How,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm just joking, bro. I'm just joking, bro.
Who you like?
I'm not a hockey guy. I don't watch a lot of hockey.
You gotta pick somebody.
St. Louis Blues. There you go. We're not in the playoffs.
Is that a team?
It is.
That's a team?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where do they play at? Obviously in St. Louis, but like
I mean, come on, bro.
No, but I'm saying like y'all got an arena in St. Louis? Like
No, we play on the lake.
I ain't never seen.
I'm not the lake. We play on the river. We play on the Mississippi.
But what's the? I know I'm just going. There's no reason to go to St. Louis, man.
What you mean?
Y'all baseball team not good, are they?
Who's not? Boy, you tweaking. We better than the Marlins.
Chill out.
We're better than the Marlins.
Albert Pujols played for the right.
Yeah, for the Cardinals.
That's bro. That was mine for you. I remember
was a
he
while
was on
ago,
the front
bro.
cover of like MLB 04 or something like that. That's the last player I've known.
Y'all not betting us right now, fam. Right now, y'all not betting us. Stop.
And we got 12 rings, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay.
We got 12
So
rings.
y'all up there with the
How many the Marlins got? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it don't matter, fam. It don't matter.
Hey, we done produced some of the greatest players in MLB ever.
There you go.
Y'all done paid some of the greatest players in the MLB. Y'all ain't produced.
We develop them. We trade them.
Please tell me who. Please tell me who. Please tell me who y'all done produced.
Miguel Cabrera.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a great one.
First off, you didn't produce them, you paid them. All right.
A
lot of them big name contracts that came out of Miami. First off,
Here
let's
Here we go.
Look at that. Yes, sir. Where the Marlins at? Oh, dang, we bad.
Ooh, y'all trash. Y'all dumpster trash.
Hey, don't look at the
y'all. We not too far away from y'all, though.
We got people coming.
What you mean? Y'all 13 games back from first.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all boys. I'm from the crib. I ain't no Marlins fan though.
Is that even a team?
Bro, people coming back.
Where they from? Where they play at?
We got a new stadium. Just don't nobody be there. But that's a wrap for this Money Down podcast.
Hey, I'm a Dodgers fan this year, bro.
That's crazy.
Hey, chill out with all that.
Blue's favorite color. I'm a Dodgers fan. Man. Mookie, all them boys. What's my dog? Otani. I only know. Hey, Jay, I only know 3 baseball players, bro. Otani, one of them, fam. I'm a Dodgers fan.
I will tell you one thing though. St. Louis got the best barbecue out of any state, any city, any state in this country.
Man, get out of here.
St. Louis got the best barbecue hands down.
Over
and
Texas?
I rest my case. Argue with your mama. This ain't the one.
Over Texas?
Over Texas, over Kansas City, over Nashville, over all of it.
You probably ain't never even been to Kansas City talking about you.
Actually, I have. I got family in Kansas City, and I'm not too far from there.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because you be in the Ozarks, man. What we Ozarks, bro?
Hey. What's up? We got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We on the lake with it. Come on,
Warren, I'm gonna pull up on you, Warren.
Hey. You know what my pops always says? Bring your peoples. We gonna fire up the boat. We gonna fire up the grill, and we gonna kick it.
My boys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the only one not in the Midwest, bro. I think y'all.
You need to move, bro.
I think the bat signal. I think the bat signal is calling me out there.
Yeah, boy.
Calling me out there. Bro.
Hey, we can find you a nice spot. Hey, we got you.
I might be out of here soon, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Hey, we'll all make it through the winters together.
The show brick.
I'm going back south for the winter.
You snowbird, dog. I'm out of there. Oh man, but that's a wrap for this Money Down podcast. Make sure y'all join our Money Down Discord. We do have a giveaway going on for some signed cleats, so make sure you follow the rules on the Instagram, join the Discord, join the giveaway that way. Tap in.
I got some locks for y'all in there too now.
Oh yeah. Ken ain't got a locks for you if you're in the betting and all that. You know what I'm saying? And we talk.
Money been good.
Yeah, we talk NBA, NFL, MLB, all that. And we talk video games too, which we gonna be on right after this. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Be back live again next week. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep showing love, man. Appreciate y'all.
Go Panthers!
Talking about Carolina?
I can't name you one Panthers player on the team.
Put lines up through my S's. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings.